Hello, and welcome to this kind of quick video. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it. Let's talk, channel update, something on those lines. But as of recently, especially after today, I saw, there's just a few things I want to say that, for the most part, no one's questioning, but the most part, there's just something I want to get out there and get off my chest, and that is my reaction videos. For one, as I've already stated, I have changed up the format in which I react to it. The camera seems a little off. I'm gonna move a little there. Okay. But I used to record in OBS, in which I was recording both my camera, my audio, both. Well, three things: my camera, my audio, as well as the video in which I was reacting to. But at one point during like the end of January, I was reacting to a video that was recommended to me from YouTube itself. That being Ghost's song, "Call Me Little Sunshine," I think it was. But it was not recorded well for some reason. Whatever reason, especially when the music video was happening, it was very glitchy, laggy, and just unusable. It was just a bad thing, and I didn't want to record it because I already reacted to it, and trying to react just seems very bad, and saying that I already reacted to it, but let's do it again just seems also bad in some way. Or at least for me, that is. That's what I'm saying is, and so I changed my format to where I'm recording via my video editing software that I use to edit my videos, and I just download the videos and edit it all together. Which also has allowed me, as you will see later today, I have a video reaction to the latest single from Bish, B-I-S-H, from Japan. Now, one of my two actually of my videos have been blocked worldwide, even after I countered the argument because it would be fair use. It's reactive, it's transformative of the original material because I am reacting to it. And there's stuff in the beginning, me watching it, reacting to it in the middle, as well as the end. Two things. That one being their last single, which was called "Final Shit," I think, something like that, some of those lines. Sorry, it's been a hot minute. It was excuse me, apologies there. As one of the members' solo works, Aina, I believe it was, because there's like 2 to 3 members there that have done also solo work, and which I've already reacted to. Not reacted, but I've enjoyed one of them's. But yeah, they got blocked worldwide even after I counted them under the aspects of fair use. And I think it comes from the aspects of the studio that they're under, Whack Studios, which is whack. But I have a reaction, like I said, of them coming up today. Whereas I don't use the video at all because I'm like just recording, like I said, myself outside of the video in which I'm reacting to now. So, but that would mean that you'd have to sync up my reaction to the video itself. My apologies, but that's the best workaround I see right now because it's still up and good. There's no blockage, any of that. And if you've seen any of my other stuff of my reactions of just channel updates, whatever, I don't mind that they get copyrighted. I don't care, If you do, that's your prerogative. That's what you want to do. I just want to make the videos. I just want to react to them and get them out there. That's what I just want to do. But also lately, I also did a reaction video to another artist from Japan, that being A Crowd of Rebellion, and it itself was blocked worldwide. And also, I have 2 videos you're seeing here via picture, that one being Red Hot Chili Peppers and Papa Roach that aren't out yet, that are still blocked worldwide, that haven't gone through yet, maybe, I'm assuming. So if you, for one thing, if you're wondering why I don't do a lot of videos same day reaction release, is because they're blocked worldwide, and being that I'm just a small channel guy, it's going to take some time. It took some time for A Crowd of Rebellion to finally go through. It went through yesterday on the 9th, and it was released same day as when it was recorded. It was a bad, hectic day, and it was just like I was uploading and editing. Well, not editing, I was putting all together the info, the description, the picture that because I usually always make a custom reaction pictures to have as the thumbnail. I was doing all that in the same day, as well as something hectic that was going on in my day. It's another story. I don't want to get into it. Sorry. But I uploaded it basically within like a few minutes before in which I was ever put up a video live, being that at noon my time. So it went up, and I just, I'm still in the middle of getting the description together. I always go over to like the artist wiki, copy paste, so that way if you want to know more about them, there's always a bit of info that I put out there for you in the description area. If you're on your computer or phone, you can see that stuff. I watch a lot of stuff on my Xbox over there on YouTube, so which they actually though recently added an aspect of description to that. If you like keep scrolling down, at some point you'll hit the bottom and there's actually the description off of that video there, which is kind of cool. Quick jump in here for me. What I was trying to say there is, like, if you keep scrolling down where you like press down on the D-pad on your Xbox controller and it brings up videos like you want to watch next, or if you're in a playlist, what's coming up next. But or you can just keep going down to where it's like there's that circle picture of their channel as well as videos there. But if you keep scrolling down through that, at some point you'll hit a bottom pit where the description is. That's what I was trying to say there. Just to let you know, in case you want to look for it yourself and wondering what I was saying there. There. So you can actually see it on YouTube now on your console. But as I was saying, like, I was watching that and I uploaded the same day. So if you're wondering why sometimes things happen, like I don't do it same day as release, is because of this. They get blocked worldwide, and being on my small channel guy, it's going to take some time for it to be reversed and be good. And like I said, when was it uploaded? Let's see. I'm on YouTube right now. Let's check it out. When did I upload my reaction to their song? What is it called? Like Recreate of the Red or something like that. Where is it? It's up here somewhere, right? There it is. Yeah, Incredible Rebellion, Recreate of the Red. It went up February the 8th. It went up February the 8th, and it came through finally on the 10th yesterday. So it took 2 days to... And it finally got through, and like I said, I'm still waiting to see about those other two of Red Hot Chili Peppers and Papa Roach to go through. Hopefully they will today later on too. But they're still currently blocked worldwide, and they go up the 12th and 13th. So hopefully by then they'll go up. If not, I have to keep pushing them, or I just have to leave them because somewhere, somehow, they're like, yeah, that's not good enough. You're not reacting transformative enough to where it's outside. Because I make most of my reactions short. I do. But back to the aspects of Incredible Rebellion, in which one thing I will state of mess up, because I have people coming over to commenting on my Twitter, which I have linked in my YouTube, because apparently right now the comments are disabled. Understand one thing also. There's a couple things I will let you understand. First off, I would never, ever disable my comments. Ever. Not on this video, not on any video, not ever. If we want to have a discussion, we can have a discussion. But I will remove, people who just come in, don't even see the video and insult me or, say something really messed up. I will delete those and move the fuck on. I don't have time for little hating little bitches. I don't have time for you. Go to some other channel. You're not fucking with me. I will erase you from existence on my channel. I will block you and I will delete that comment. It's understandable if you want to say having an actual adult discussion, say, I messed up in this way or whatever, like we will talk about today. Somebody actually came into my Twitter. Apologies, I can't not pronounce your Twitter name here. I can try and Google Translate it. Let's see what Google Translate does. Let's go on that journey. Okay, see if it's in the aspects of Japanese, which I think are Rin, R-I-N is what it's translating to on Twitter here. But he left a comment saying, hello, I come from YouTube. If you see this stuff, also, it says here that one of the persons I was talking about in the group, I called this person a she, and actually it's a he. Let's see, you might find out that the lady in the black you said is actually a guy. That is my bad. Man up. I will adult up, is what it should be. I will adult up, maturely being, and say, I fucked up there. Okay? And this person came in saying, like I said, you might find out that the lady in black you said is actually a guy. He came in respectfully. He didn't say, hey, this person's not a she, it's a he, you dumbass. Those comments I always say, fuck off. But I did fuck up. I will admit, whenever I fucked up here, I fucked up. I also have, from months ago, where I was spectating people on Apex because I just couldn't play much Apex anymore because just how things were going. I say I'm spectating cheaters. People were like doing some things that are suspicious. I always state the evidence on why I think they're suspicious. But anyone who's ever come into those comments saying, they're not cheating, just you suck or this or that, just nothing to debate what I said. If you want to debate what I have said about these people being cheater, we can talk. We can discuss. And if I fucked up, I'll admit that I fucked up. But if you're going to come here, it's like, they're not cheating, you just suck, fuck off, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, yes, there are things, but you're just bad. I've had those kind of comments. And, the only people that need to fuck off are you. Because you're not debating that I am wrong. You're just saying that I am. Because as I have stated in those videos of why I think they're cheating, it's like they seem to have like very small visual aspects. Like I said, they're playing on a 1x1 screen. They have no audio because I'm hearing things that they're not hearing that they should be reacting to. Or they're doing things in a way in which doesn't seem logical in the aspects of a regular gamer. I put out logic on why I presume that these people are cheating. But anyone who's ever come into my comments that didn't even really watch the videos, again, they come in like, they're not cheating, you just suck, fuck off. That's not a debate. That is not a counter argument to my argument. You're just being a dumb cunt. Fuck off. But I digress. My apologies. I know I went on around there, but it's just like, I'm just saying, if you want to come in and have a discussion, we can have a discussion. If I messed up, I will always admit that I messed up. If you have evidence saying I messed up, like, I have no doubt that this person's correct, that the person I said that is a she is actually a guy. Because I'm an idiot, For the most part, like I said, I am just reacting to videos. I'm listening to music. I might not be paying attention well enough to understand where I messed up. Because to me, maybe it was like, vocally they sound like they could be a lady, but it's just how they perfected their vocal aspects and how they sing. And again, I probably am wrong and I'm fucking up here and putting my foot in my mouth. Or if you've heard like one of my videos where it's like, I shot myself in the mouth, that's something I've heard as a quote, the aspect of saying I misspoke. So if you ever hear me say, I shot myself in the mouth, that is just a way of saying, I misspoke, in which I've heard growing up a bit. But, I have no doubt I messed up here, and I am admitting to it that I called somebody incorrectly here. And I'm mature enough to admit it, but I am also mature enough to say respect to you. I think he said it was Ren, translate, to call me out, but in a respectful manner. You didn't come in here dissing me. You came in here with respect, because you have respect for the group, and you have respect for me as a person to understand, hey, he's a person. He probably just didn't understand. He messed up. I'll let him know, And that is an awesome thing to do. Again, I say respect to you, commenter, for letting me know that I messed up, but in a respectful manner. You didn't come in insulting me. You didn't come in here with a rude demeanor. You came here as a mature person, and I say respect to you. I also have like a comment of, like I said, a person, Tofumon, who also saw that video saying in a reason why you disabled comments on your YouTube. I don't know. Again, like I said, I never disable any comments on my videos. If you want to have a discussion as a mature adult, we can. If you're going to be insulting, fuck off. But there's also a third option, in which I'll also put the comment up here from a video that I will admit I idiotically made as a clickbait. I didn't mean to, but that's how it came off of. And it's the only video you ever see in my huge library of videos that is kind of clickbaity, and that was the aspects of how I think Tarkov would be cool if it's on console. It's understandable, especially I'll update now saying this, it's understandable that it can't come out on the platform I had at the time. That was like the main platform being Xbox One as well as PS4. But there is also probably a possibility, but with a lack of stuff, to be on the new current consoles, the Series X, as what I call it, the Xbox Series. It's X and S, but I just say Xbox Series for the most part. That's what I'm trying to at least force myself to say. But yes, the Xbox Series as well as PS5. Maybe more so in what would have to be in the next generation, but that's so far off. I'm not even sure how well Tarkov is going to be as a game then. It could be grandiose, so it could be dead. No one knows the future. That's the fact. But I thought, it'd be kind of cool if Tarkov did come to console, but it would have to, be limited, because there's like 1,000 different things one can say in game via like command boards. Like, there's like so many things that your character can say. Fuck off. Over here, guns down. Just this huge library of comments as well as gestures. Thumbs up, fuck off, kind of stuff. That had to be very limited, if not non-existent. Especially since now they also have VoIP. Voice. I'm not sure what the OIP stands for, truthfully. Maybe the OIP stands for voice. I don't know. Let's Google that. What's VoIP stand for? VoIP meaning. What does it stand for? Voice over Internet Protocol. That's what it stands for. But basically, in-game chat, in which you can calm in-game. A lot of games don't have that on console. I mean, not console, PC. Well, some probably don't have console that way, but overall, it's like you can calm to each other, especially even if you're not in the same group. Which is, a viable thing, which, consoles do have on, like, any and all games, If you don't, you can have, like, a party chat, which is basically Discord on PC. But I digress. Because you want to know what I would say. But there, as you saw the comment, but he said, Ed, you look like a discount Tim the Tatman. And that made me laugh my ass off. I kid you not. There's a reason why I keep it up there, because it's hysterically awesome. It is a good diss. Now, that's like I say in option 3. If you can come in and diss me in a hysterical way that makes me laugh, that comment's gonna stay, and it's... And I will... Like I said, I'm still thinking about that comment today. It makes me laugh. You look like a discount Tim the Tatman. That makes me laugh still to this day. So there's 3 options you can come in as. You can come in as a way to counter my argument. You come in insulting and rude and disrespectful, which I will, like I said, I will delete you from my existence. You will be banned. You will be having your comment deleted, and I'll move the fuck on. I can remember them, but I would still, I'll move the fuck on. Or you can come in with a hysterical diss, and only 2 of them, like I said, will remain up. But I digress. I thank you, Mr. Tofu Man and Mr. Rin, for leaving a comment over here on my Twitter and let me know. Also, Rin, that you wanted me to write to a live. What is this? Said they are definitely an underrated band, which I just can't understand how some bands are underrated. I think the reason that I was actually recommended via YouTube to react to a Crowd of Rebellion is because I reacted to Passcode, and I think I'm not sure why I was recommended Passcode. I think it's because of Bish and the other stuff I listened to. Because I listened to a variety of groups from Japan. I listened to One OK Rock. I listened to, probably butchering this, Wakaki Band. I listened to Baby Metal. I mean, from time to time. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute since I listened to anything from them. But I also listened to, like I said, Bish, amongst other things. Bandmate. I listened to Bandmate from Japan. I listen to a good variety of music, and just in general, because I also, as you can see from my reaction videos, I listen to K-pop. I still listen to rock and metal from around the world as well. I listen to a variety of music, in which I will always, do what I can to watch. And another disclaimer, an understanding of me: if I don't enjoy the music that I'm listening to from the reaction of a music video, I would never ever be disrespectful. I would never. Because I grew up understanding, and I have come to this comprehension, is that there is no reason to be hateful for something that you don't enjoy. Excuse me. But I wants me to burp. I would never be disrespectful to music that I don't enjoy, because it's what's the point of it, Music, not just music, but anything in entertainment, I always say, it's kind of like food or not water, but anything drink-wise, Everyone has their preferred taste. And it's understandable that there's going to be things in entertainment that you don't enjoy, but you do not have the right, because of that, to hate on it. Hate is never a right. Hate, no matter how you put it, is a choice. Outside of maybe a small selection aspects, which is also understandable, to bad people who've done really horrible things, Even if it's like one instant of a horrible thing, it's understandable to show these kind of people hate. In the understandable way, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say it here, but you get it. But I would never show anything that I don't enjoy hate, because it might not be my preferred taste of music, movie, video game, but I will not show it hate because that is somebody's enjoyment, you know? Somebody out there enjoys this. Somebody likes this. And hating on it is just a demeaning way to say that you shouldn't like this, you know? You shouldn't enjoy this. What is wrong with you? And that is wrong within itself. It is. It's a mindset that we have allowed and let loose into our world. That's in some way we're trying to, yes, combat, but overall it's just like we're just about it, you know? Which I don't want to be about it. I want to be proactive, you know? I want to state that, you know, you don't have the right to hate on somebody because you don't enjoy it because somebody else out there does, you know? Yes, these are things that are in the entertainment business, and we are, for the most part, think on it as a business aspects that don't entertain us, you know? We lost our time, our money on something that we didn't enjoy. But still, that doesn't give you the right to hate on it. It's understandable that you don't enjoy something and you can verbally state that, but you can do so in a respectful manner, not a hateful manner. And that is something I will always do here. If I react to something that I don't enjoy, which I have done so before. You know, I've reacted to things in here that I haven't enjoyed. You know, there's, like I said, I was actually reacting to Ghost, Call Me a Little Sunshine, and I didn't enjoy it. But I will always say at the end of the video, even if I didn't enjoy something, you know, especially from that, don't let that diminish your enjoyment from it. Pump it up, rock it, play it to your ears bleed if you enjoy that stuff, you know? Just because I don't enjoy it, but you do, does not should not change that feeling you get of enjoyment from it, you know? And I find it idiotic, because here's the way in which I'll put it, and which I've kind of already put it, the aspects of why I think hate in entertainment is idiotic, you know, to things that you don't enjoy. Like I said, I compare it to food and drink, you know, being that you have your preferred taste. But imagine me, a person, I don't enjoy or really eat anything really aquatic outside of shrimp. You know, fish, crab, lobster, calamari. I don't eat that. I don't think I would ever enjoy sushi, even though it looks kind of cool, you know, as a food to eat. But imagine me going about spewing hate to those who catch the fish, to those who sell the fish, to those who eat the fish. I would say the catchers are the people who would be ever, you know, behind the camera, the people who film the movies, the people who edit all through the song, you know, make it sound, you know, the way in which they want audio wise, you know, via the mixers and stuff. You know, I see the catchers as those. I see the people who sell the fish as those entertainers, you know, the people in front of the camera, the musicians, the actors, you know, the people who are the publishers of video games, whereas the developers are probably the catchers of the fish. And of course, the people who eat the fish are those who enjoy that content, you know, the people who consume it via movies, music, video games, TV shows, books, what have you, YouTube, TikTok, whatever, you know. Just because I don't enjoy that, imagine how much idiotic and just crazy I would look to hate on the fishermen, to hate on Red Lobster, to hate on people who eat at Red Lobster. Imagine how insane and crazy I would look. And that's how I see people who just constantly hate on stuff that they don't enjoy in entertainment. And that's kind of like what I want to get out there on aspects of understanding why hate in entertainment should cease to exist. Again, it's understandable that you didn't enjoy something and maybe you want to verbalize that. You can do so, though, without being hateful, without being disrespectful. You can state why you didn't enjoy something, you know? Which I do from time to time. Like, there's this group that I swear followed me back on Twitter when Twitter was barely a thing and it was growing up. Let me see who was the artist in here, because I did react to one of their songs, their latest songs. It should be on here, right? Or maybe one more. There it is. A group called Saving Vice and their song "Dying to Watch." Now this is a really screamo group, from what I can tell. But like I said, I swear they followed me back when Twitter was barely beginning, and I followed them back. You know, it's like I'm starting up. This seems like a cool group of guys, but I've never listened to their music. So I decided a few days ago, when I released it on January 21st, to react to one of their songs. And I did not enjoy that song because it just wasn't my preferred taste of music. But I showed them as much respect as I felt I could, being that I'm not sure how much respectful one could get. But I reacted to him. I said, this is my cup of tea. There are these parts of the song that I did enjoy, but overall, this is not my preferred taste. But if it is yours, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if you discovered it this way, you enjoy them, show them respect. If you didn't, don't show them disrespect. But I will always be respectful in a manner as best as I can. And also, I react to some things from time to time because it's just like maybe one of those days. It's just I wasn't feeling the reaction. I wasn't feeling the emotional or mental energy to react, and it happens from time to time. But because I have like a slew of things here, maybe I can get it on a recording. Where do I go here? My foolishness. It's not a comment I always like to say, you foolish fool, how foolish you are. It's some dumb comment I thought of saying how foolish somebody is. But yeah, here quickly bring up my OBS and start recording. But here is my watch later. As you see here, I have 51 videos. And the first couple ones here are just stuff I'm saving, including my YouTube trailer, because I'm thinking of like changing it in some way, especially to update it for this new year, which I have started reacting to music videos. But you get past there, you see a good slew of videos in which I want to react to that I haven't yet. That I just have saved in my watch later to react to later. Whew, that is some list that I have, ain't it? Stop that. But yeah, I have a slew of things. But I'm also taking not just recommendations from YouTube or Spotify that I find, amongst other things, to react to. I actually have already reacted to a commenter's suggestion to react to a group called Aesthetic Perfection. I reacted to the first one that she recommended, being Gods and Gold, in which I've reacted to two other their songs, that being Gravity and Bark at the Moon. And I would, if you enjoy rock music, I would recommend listening and watching Aesthetic Perfection. I think it's like a single artist who works with some other people from time to time, but you just mainly see the gentleman who's the singer. And he is a good artist. If you want to see anything, watch Gods and Gold. If you want to just help me out, watch my reaction to Gods and Gold. But I also, like I said, I take recommendations from commenters. So if you have any comments on what you think I should react to, in any similarities, especially to stuff I already have reacted to, let me know. I will watch it. Again, like I said, if I don't enjoy it, if it's not my cup of tea, I will stay that. But in, like I said, again, a respectful manner. And that is all I ever ask of you. Is if you come in and think, I've misspoken, or if I reacted to something that you don't enjoy, it's understandable, but I say comment in a respectful manner, especially for me. It's like, especially if you're like, how can you listen to this music? I just enjoy it, It's my preferred taste. It might not be yours, but hey, that's also understandable. But I say, do so in a respectful manner. That's all that I think I want from this world as I'm getting older, is people to be more understanding and more respectful. But it's becoming more chaotic, unfortunately, it seems. And also, another quick thing I want to, I can get something on my computer, talk on thing which I may have messed up on, I'm unsure, but I think I misthought something. But as you also see on my YouTube channel, I'm a gamer, and I've mostly recently played a lot of Valorant. Now, with this most recent season, it seemed to be a lot more chaotic than other seasons when it started up. Because I'm fighting people who I feel are just so much more skillful than the rank that they are at. In which I come to the conclusion of one of two things. Either one, which is what I thought of as I was playing through this season beginning, is that there are a lot more possible smurfers. Now, if you don't know what a smurf is, in the gaming aspects of what it is called, is somebody who is making at least a second account so that they can play at a level, rank-wise, lower than in which they would usually do so. Say somebody who's usually a plat on Valorant, it makes a second count, and like they intentionally do horribly in games. You know, they don't shoot. They try, screw over their teams and stuff. And sometimes it's not because they're smart. It's because they're an a-hole. It's the fact of the matter. Which this time I call out on their Riot Games on how dumb they are on something, being that the forfeit system in the game has to be voted unanimously, meaning everyone on your team has to say yes to surrender, which I find idiotic, and which I think the devs themselves are idiotic for allowing that to be, especially, up until this point. You think from especially the beta, they would have got enough data to say, oh, yeah, especially just how you see the world. How do you not realize that there are going to be a bunch of a-holes out there who's going to say no? I don't think the surrender system in Valorant should be unanimous. I think it should be majority. Because, you could, the folk could immediately come up, and the person who's just being AO immediately says no, and boom, there goes the surrender. And you just want to move on to a better game. Maybe it's not because the enemy team's smurfing or in any way. It's just, they just are a better group. They're communicating better. Their plans come out better than yours, unfortunately. Maybe it's, like I said, there's an AO on your team who's intentionally trying to lose the game because they're smurfing or they're just an a-hole, Sorry, but back to the point I was trying to get of me possibly misthinking. Like I said, excuse me. This season has been a lot more chaotic in the beginning than in any other season before. Like I said, it seems to be of two reasons. Either one, that there are possibly more smurfers, or two, their ranking system is broken in some way. It is. Because there are times where it's because I know my level of skill on PC, because I'm not PC main guy. I mainly play on Xbox over here. I played on console most of my life. I haven't played on PC until more recently, where I could afford me a good enough PC to play a few games. Like I said, Valorant. But I know my skill is around the iron bronze area. But there are times where it's I was actually at one point got deranked because of just so much misfortune and of it seems like the other team might have been smurfing. Again, it might have been just a horrible ranking of players. It's they ranked them lower than they should be. But there was a bunch of games where we just kept losing, and where I kept deranking to where I was the point of Iron 3. And at one point when I'm Iron 3, there was somebody on our team and as well as the opposing team who was Silver 1, which I found idiotic. How is that is not balanced at all. Why are we a bunch of irons playing with/against silvers? That makes no sense. That is not balanced at all. And so I've recently been taking a break from Valorant itself somewhat. I've been playing Lost Ark. I've been seeing about other games on Xbox. For the most part, though, I'm just doing this YouTube, TikTok stuff, And I still have a huge backlog of Valorant gameplay as well as other gameplay that I'm trying to get through. I can't even make my, best of 2021. Because it's just there was so much content there, as well as I'm still making so much content today, throughout the months. And it's barely been a month since I especially started doing my reaction stuff, and it's so much more chaotic than I thought it would be, if I'm to be honest. I'm probably gonna say this is a ranting with Wolverine, dude, is what it is. You stuck through this half an hour so far of me ranting. I applaud you. But I guess I should end it here and sum it down. One, like I said, if you want to come with me with a comment in some way, either be respectful and mature, or come at me with something that would make me laugh. If you're gonna diss me, make it hysterical. Don't be one of these losers no, you just suck, this. It's you're not debating me and you're not being funny. You're just being an a-hole. I'm gonna move on from your ass. You're blocked, you're deleted, moving on. Because I ain't got time for your choosing to be hateful ass. It's people choose so easily to be hateful. Because it's you're on the internet. You can take time to stop, to think, to really calm yourself. There's no time frame here. And it's understandable, especially with I know how it's I want to get it coming out here as quickly as I can. But I should stop and think. Because there's a lot of times where I also I'm putting out a Twitter and it's I misspelled something. And of course, Twitter being the idiot it is. As well as I think TikTok. You can't edit your comments. Sometimes it's just you just hit a letter accidentally, especially on your phone. I got like big thumbs, you know. It's like you hit an O instead of an I, or an I instead of an O, and you didn't overlook it because you're like me. You have ADD and you just want to get it out there. You want to get that comment out there. But yeah, sometimes that happens. But overall, like I said, either be respectful and mature, or come at me with something that will make me laugh. Otherwise, I am deleting your comment most likely, unless it's just something of your opinion. But again, like, it's hard not to be respectful or mature. It's like you can take time, stop, and think, and choose not to be hateful. And again, like I said, if I misspeak, or if I have said something or done something incorrectly, I will make a note of it, of course. I will comment back in some way, like I'm saying here, which I have messed up. I will admit my mistakes. I am mature enough to do so. And lastly, like I said, if you're wondering why sometimes the YouTube reaction videos I have go up sometime after the day of the release, it's because either one, it's being blocked worldwide and I have to wait via the dispute since I'm just a one guy channel here, or two, it's because I am trying to extend my YouTube content here. Instead of it being today, it's being tomorrow, the day after that. Sometimes I do that aspects of a choice, where it's just like I already got a video set up for today. It's already been out for a few days. This one's gonna have to do so as well, because sometimes there's like a huge just bubble of content you get, especially with, like, since I'm reacting now to stuff that I've never reacted to before. Like I said, like a Crowd of Rebellion, Passcode, Aesthetic Perfection. There's like artists out there that I don't know anything about. I've never heard them, but I enjoy them, so I'm going through their backwards catalog, backwards ways. This came out a month ago. This came out 3 months ago. This came out 5 years ago. It's like, oh. But yeah, as I said and showed, I will try and react to as best the things I can. But there's just sometimes just so much content there to deal with. Sometimes I just don't want it to be all in one day. I want to, time it out as best as I can. But there are times where it's like there will be like 3 to 4 videos out in a single day. But this is just me. This is just who I am, and this is just, I guess, a video I just wanted to put out there to let you understand and comprehend who I am as a YouTube person. And sometimes I also make content where I am in this state of mind in which I have somewhat of a persona, kind of like Dr. Disrespect, whereas I'm portraying a character in which is actually my gamer tag and everything. Like, if anyone wants to know what my gamer tag Dark Wolverine is based off of, it's based off of my first tattoo. If you're wondering why I also misspell it, like here in YouTube, it's Dark Wolverine instead of Dark Wolverine, it's because the original one was taken, just like in Xbox, where I tried to have it as Dark Wolverine, but it was taken, so I just changed the first E in Wolverine to an A. That's why. So, but then I changed it up to Dark Wolverine 1, so, it's this world as well as my mind is sort of sporadic chaos and stuff. But yeah, like I said, it comes from my first tattoo, which is this one right here. So if you wonder what my gamer tag and just my channel and stuff is off of, is from this first tattoo, which I call a dark and kind of gritty Wolverine tattoo. That's where the dark comes from, as well as, of course, Wolverine. And I do know, especially after I figured it out via Google years ago, that there's actually a Dark Wolverine comic that's based off of a character who's not this Wolverine. But yeah, that's where Dark Wolverine comes from as well. Just a quick let you know. I took that off also because it's kind of getting warmer in here. It's like I live somewhere where it's like a desert town, and it's like right now it's like 50, 60 degrees during the day and like 30, 20 at night. It's how it's becoming. But yeah, I just want to, it's a quick PSA, quick Q&A, just understanding a rant with Wolverine to let you know who I am and why sometimes it just seems I'm more vicious than I am. Because, I'm kind of portraying this character because I know my mindset, when things are going, my adrenaline's pumping and I die, I just become enraged, kind of like Wolverine, sometimes. So yeah, that's me, that's who I am, and I just hope this is a good understanding overall of things about me and my channel. I thank you for watching. I hope you're informed, maybe entertained. I hope you have, as always, a rock'em sock'em day. Peace.